This morning's not starting off quite well as usual, but this cat is as loud as usual. Bloody hell, hello. Well, this took a route I kind of saw coming. I'm also not sure if that first clip was actually English and I said real sentences on it. I'm very tired. Very, very tired. Also, I was just sitting here, minding my business, drinking the last bits of my coffee before I head back upstairs to sort out this mess. I was looking at my screen over here. And apparently today it's currently minus 1.7, which means it's going to be more like minus 3 already. And it might get to minus 4 at some point today. So that's a little bit horrendous. Right, now's where I thank the various gods that my car has a preheating function because it's not warm. Ooh, look at that. Look how frozen it was. But luckily, all defrosted and... oh, it's just water now. Oh, there we go. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. And there you go, as I thought, minus 3 degrees. Okay, here's the deal. It is currently 6:10. Work started 10 minutes ago, and I am 15 miles from home. From work, sorry, I'm at home. I had to come back. I forgot my bloody store keys, and I'm the only key holder in this morning, so I couldn't get in the building. So as soon as I realised I had to come back home again, I did see one of the associates arrive. So I told her to tell the others that I'm not going to be there, go get warm at McDonald's. But yeah, I'm already 10 minutes late. It's going to take another sort of 20 to get back again, I think. Yeah, give or take. But the real issue here is the fact that I didn't charge my car last night, knowing that I could charge it at work today, which means that I'm leaving for a 15-mile journey with 19 miles range at minus 3 degrees. And I'm driving quite quickly because I'm on a very strict time scale. So I'm going to use more energy. So this is going to be really, really intense. I don't know if I'm going to make it to work at all, let alone, well, I haven't made it to work on time, that's for sure, but this is to the bloody wire, this. I cannot believe I forgot my keys. That was absolutely the worst thing ever. It was so annoying. I made it to the charge point with 8 miles left, sorry, 8 miles of range left. So that was better than I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be closer to 4. So at least I think towards the end of the battery it realises it's got a little bit more miles than it should do. Or maybe I got more careful driving, I'm not sure, but either way, I made it. And I got to store at 1:30 as well, so only 30 minutes late. And the guys all got Mackies out of it. And someone bought me a coffee because they thought I'd be stressed about the whole situation, so that was really good. So not been a too bad day, we've got everything we needed to get done. Obviously we could have done more if we had the extra half hour, but all in all not too bad. And I'll stay an extra half an hour at the end of my shift to make up for it, and I'll pay the other guys their 30 minutes because they were here, it wasn't their fault, so it is what it is. It's just so annoying. Also, I have no idea what that noise is, if you can hear it, but it's horrific. Bloody hell. Well, that's work done after a very intense morning, fairly uneventful lunch, and an even more uneventful afternoon. So, you know, you could say I peaked quite early, I suppose. But now plan stays the same as usual. I will be heading back home for a nappington. And then I think today is cleaning day. I think I need to get my house together because it's falling apart around my very hands. I did a bit of maintenance in the kitchen yesterday, so that's going to tide me over for a little bit, but it can only go so far. Right, that's it. I've had enough with these sodding ready meals. I got this one, right? So it's a roast chicken dinner. I thought, you know what? Fine. This is what it looks like, just to show you the context for this. I'm sure it won't be that great, but I thought, you know what? It'll be quick, it'll be easy, and it'll be food. That's about all I really ask for from my food. I don't need it to taste amazing, I don't need to be super healthy, I just need to be quick and easy. First off, the instructions say peel open this bit, which I've done. You take that out and put it to one side, so you just leave it somewhere else randomly. Then you take this, and whatever the bloody hell you call that, and you have to cook them on an oven tray for like 25 stupid minutes, whatever. Then you pop the holes in this bit, then you put that in for another 10 minutes. Then you take it all out and you put this back in for 3 minutes, cook everything again for 3 more minutes. It's like, I could have just made a roast dinner for that much effort, like, and I'd have potatoes that didn't look like dog balls. I mean, I don't know what that is, but I'm honestly, like, I'm not particularly looking forward to it. I thought it'd be cheap, quick and easy and whatever, but this is the final straw, damn it. The final straw. Grr. But sorry about all the noise in that room there. I've got the washing machine on, the dishwasher's going. I'm in full cleaning swing mode. Swing mode? Anyway, yeah, I always eat these crappy ready meals, right? And I buy them quite frequently. Like I bang on the market for like 3-4 minutes and then I eat. It's fine. It's not a gourmet meal. It's not particularly healthy, but it's not terrible. I mean, historically they do have a bad rep, like high in salt and things, but they're not that bad anymore. They are fairly well balanced and they taste okay. I'm sure they're not healthy. I'm sure there are much better things I could be eating. But it's cheap, it's quick, it's convenient, and it's okay tasting. But that one right there is just a pain in the arse. I feel like I've exhausted my selections of things. That's why I bought that one. I was like, well, it's something a bit different, whatever, I'll see what I can do. But I've had enough of it now. Like I'm changing my ways, but I'm not changing it in any ways that normal people would. I'm also not going to talk much more about this exact thing. I'm going to tease this here. Tomorrow I will tell a bit more information about it, and then I will actually be doing it differently on the vlog after that. So make sure you come back for what daft thing I've decided to do instead of eating shit ready meals. So now while I wait for those shit potatoes to cook, I am going to watch some YouTube over here on my Chromecast from this phone whilst playing some Switch and cuddling with the cat. Because why not? Well, cleaning wise, I'm pretty much peaked, I think. That doesn't mean that it's done, it just means that I'm lazy. No, it's not too bad, honestly. I just need to hoover up again, really, but I can't do that now because it's 9 o'clock at night and I'm not going to start vacuuming with my neighbours probably trying to sleep. They got kids, so good guy, Jeebus. But yeah, not in a bad place now, really. I am really tired though. Like the nap today didn't help me as much as it has in the past. I don't really... It seems that sleeping is not an exact science. Who knew? But I'm trying to now plan out the next few days of my life. I haven't heard from Jo all day today, which is worrying. I was initially going to be going down to her place tomorrow, but she's not going to get home till gone 8 o'clock. And then she's in work the next morning and I'm in work in the afternoon. So instead, I said, we'll change that around and I'll just come to hers on Friday evening instead because we're both off Saturday. I'm working Sunday, which is a shame, but at least we're off Saturday together. And then after I made those plans, I get a message from my mum who says she's popping round to this house on Saturday when I'm not here, which sucks that I won't get to see her. But I can't change plans again, really. I've already changed them twice. And since I've not even spoke to Jo in days, like I spoke to her yesterday for like half an hour and that's been basically it for the last 3 straight days. So I'm not going to mess around again. But I have finally like rounded up all the glasses and things that are knocking about in the house. And I've got all that stuff together. I've done a load of washing. I've got one set still drying in the tumble dryer. And then I'm going to have another set of towels to go in there to dry as well. And then essentially that is everything washed and cleaned. All the crockery is done. All the cutlery is done. All the clothes are done. All the towels are done. It feels kind of good. Not going to lie, it feels kind of good. I feel like something that would help me would be having less of these things. But then again, maybe I'm just biting my nose or my face. Maybe I'm inhibiting the luxuries so that I can't abuse them because I'm too lazy to sort it out. I don't know. It seems like an odd way to go about trying to fix the issue of me just not bothering to do things. Well, the cat's all sprawled out over there. Oh, hello. Yep, they'll be talking. Don't mind me. Night. Night. So I think I will be jumping in the shower now and then settling into bed properly. So I've done a fair whack of things. It is not finished, but it's okay. I will have a little window of doing things, a very small window of doing things tomorrow afternoon. Oh God, I'm sitting on a pile of clothes that I've washed and folded but not put away. And now I'm feeling all weird and lumpy. Yeah, I'll have a small window tomorrow and I finish work at 3. Ish, and I'll get home and I'll have that window there where I'll probably nap because I'll need to nap, and then I've got about an hour or so after nap to hoover up and neaten up things and start preparing things and have my luggage. Then I'll make sure that I pack it the next day because I'll be going to my dad's tomorrow evening. Again, I was going to go a different day, but I changed the plans. I changed other things around as well, and yeah, changing them back again is just a pain in the dick, isn't it? No one wants to be that guy. No one likes that guy who makes plans and then cancels them immediately. Yeah, I'm not working Friday morning, I'm working Friday evening, so I will have the morning to prepare things. I won't sleep in too late. I'll get up sort of 7, maybe. 7 a.m. is a nice lie-in for me. When I'm up at 4 a.m, 7 is a nice lie-in. So that means I'll have time to get up at 7 and shower and get ready for work as normal. Then I'll have some time to pack my bags, to do the last bits in the house, that kind of stuff, you know, just find little tweaks and things. I'd like to say it's the finer touches to try and make it all perfect, but it's not going to be perfect, but it'll be a damn sight better than it currently is. Then maybe next week we'll see the launch of my streaming schedule concept. I haven't done much in the way of media for that, but I'm definitely looking into the idea. I'm going to talk to Josie about it next week or on the weekend, see how she feels about it. Because part of the reason I didn't stream tonight is because I did want to talk to Jo at some point tonight. When she's working so far away, it's important to make sure that you do keep those communications open. And I don't want to be streaming at a time when she might be calling, or I might call her, or she might get that like half an hour window where she is free to do something, and I'm occupado. So I didn't stream tonight just in case that happened. So I feel like if I can at least plan it out in advance for the beginning of the week or halfway through the week before, I don't need to worry about that too much because it's already like pre-arranged kind of thing. And like I have said before, it's something that I do want to do, something that I'm quite passionate about, and I want to actually get better at doing and do well. And I think on the back of that, I'd like to start working on my sort of social media presence, as it were. That's what they call it these days, isn't it? I'm trying to get more active on Twitter, maybe make up a Facebook page that's not abandoned 7 years ago. Literally at least 7 years ago. I haven't used it for so long, so I'm going to make a new one of those. That's less about personal, but more sort of trying to create a brand for myself. Obviously, there's the whole Jeepers Adventures thing that I've got with the cog and the logo, which I'm super pleased with. But I don't like promoting myself, which is a real sort of downside to me. It's a real drawback. I'm fine promoting anything anybody wants, but when I promote myself, I feel really awkward. I'm of the mindset that good work should speak for itself, but when the market is as saturated as YouTube and Twitch and the internet is, that just doesn't cut it. So in the future, I do want to try and increase that sort of online presence and just really get my act together around that. But that is hard when all I do is work and nap. So I need to make time for that kind of thing. I need to make schedules and things like that, which I think is hopefully what I can work towards. But anyway, I keep lying back in bed again now, and I've been talking just nonsense to this camera for ages. But then I've been doing it for like 90 straight days now, so what else is new? But yeah, after my nightmare of a morning, then a regular afternoon, then a very slow evening, I'm going to end it off here for today. As you're well aware now, I do these videos every single day at 7 PM on UK clocks. If you are liking what you see, please do subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like button down below if you like this video. If you haven't, don't worry about it. Just come back tomorrow and see if you like tomorrow's video. Maybe you will. But that is it from me for today. Hope you've enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all later.